Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Um, the video title is a bit of irony and sarcasm. The reason I don't want to call it sarcasm is I am literally walking for tangibles, but metaphorically speaking, you know what I mean. I even added the ribbon because at this point, it would seem as if humanity, a lot of them have been suffering from disease in the past called the ego and just a bad relationship with themselves if they even know themselves. So when I say that, that's just me saying, within humanity, there's a lot of oppressed people. And I'm going to give you an example. I heard this man with his daughter talking to a school board. And when he was talking to the school board, he was infuriated about the bathroom situation. I guess a trans child, or however it goes. I'm just repeating what I heard. But I guess he was upset with the school board. Well, with him being upset with the school board, he had made the statement they need their own bathroom and they're not going to be allowed to come into the girls' bathroom, and he had his daughter with him. Well, as soon as I went to go think that's a good idea, the first thing my quick brain did was give me a metaphor and remind me, hey, remember when African Americans couldn't use bathrooms? When is the cycle of hate going to end? You know, this man does not care nothing about what's happening in that bathroom because his daughter has nothing has happened to them. He's obviously just complaining because within the speech he said, if anything happens, he will destroy something. So that then made me realize that, I mean, in a sense, we are fractaling, we're spiraling. It's like hate, dude, because whatever anybody's gonna do within their home or whatever, as long as it doesn't break the law and cause harm, a lot of times what's happening is we're training people to hate each other. I was just watching this video of it's a man named Eugene. He's the channel owner, but he's sharing a video of a Caucasian preacher. And the Caucasian preacher made the statement, I wish the African American church will arise. You all have done total darkness. And he was like saying all the bad we do. And then he made the statement, in the name of the living Jesus Christ, I am against thee. And I was like, damn, this dude, I'm just existing on the couch. And now this dude, in the name of his Jesus Christ, he said out of his own mouth, I am against thee. So I thought to myself, damn, that's wild. And another thing I noticed in the past, hello, family. Another thing I noticed in the past, Julie Green Ministries was all over the airways talking about the great I am is going to destroy everything and pronounce judgment and all this other stuff. Her videos are everywhere. And I don't think people understand the type of rhetoric that they're putting out there. But, I'm just here to try to warn people to the best of my ability. The idea of me walking for tangibles, though, oh, sorry, I don't have a translator at the moment to be able to translate that. I'm sorry. But as I was saying, as I was noticing earlier, when that preacher said that, he's sending that message to all those people in his congregation, and they're cheering him on, and they're cheering him on. Hello, BMS fam, how you doing? So all his people in his congregation's hearing this message. Well, you got to think if people are fiery like that for that kind of message, that basically means that there's people out here that's willing to hate people and then build up whatever they got going on using things talking about love your brother. I'm telling you, it's like, hello, Jessica Jones. Hello, everybody. So when I saw that preacher say that he was against the African American church, I'm like, because one, if you're against the church, that's one thing. But he kept saying African American. So it's like, okay, you're going to get all these people to hear these words, African American church, African American, African American. Then what ends up happening? All these waves of people continue in their Nazi racist ways. They get people to advocate for them because Trump hates immigrants. So I don't know why you guys are even talking about Kamala. I don't understand why people are doing that at the moment. It doesn't make sense to me. And so, I just sit back and observe and try to really be aware of my surroundings, because it's one thing to fight a battle, but whatever's going on in society right now, this is like mad confusing. And really, it's not confusing because when you think about it, it's everybody that's vainly just like me, I'm going to be on top, or not caring about other people instead of trying to help the world seriously. Like if you really look at the election right now, if you really pay attention, Kamala's trying her best to appease everybody. But the problem with appeasing everybody is you got some people, hello, you got some people that listen and you got some people that don't. So, you know what I mean? It's just wild to me. I just really hope the state of the world can get better. You know, I've been advocating for reparations for a while now, and I've been advocating for everybody to come together and learn how to care for each other and grow. It starts at home with each of us, you know what I mean? Learning how to love each other and learning how to get rid of some of these vain stereotypes, because I'm seeing videos of China and Russia surface now, and those people aren't nothing that we were taught about. They are nice and kind, and they are not all that. All they ever say is dictator stuff. That's all they be like, dictator this and dictator that. And then when I do history on my country, it's actually it seems like a dictatorship. They got a lot of powers that have ruling over other people, even with the court system. With the court system, you got a situation where you got a group of people that's constantly being either harassed or gentrified. Really, when you look at it, I look at it like, hello.
What's up, mama?
Hello, family. How you doing?
Well, everything's cool. Can't complain.
I hear that. I think of it like Stockholm Syndrome. When people have been abused for so long that they start to side with their abusers so that their life can get better. A lot of times what people call that is a house ninja, but the reason I don't like actually calling people that sometimes is because even with religion, we just kind of now got the internet and free information, and so a lot of times people didn't have knowledge like us. So now that we can get the knowledge and wake up and be more aware, we can start to understand the world for what it is. But I wasn't intending on being on here long. I just wanted to talk while I walk to the little grocery store, you know what I mean, so I could grab some butter. I'm making shrimp for dinner, so I wanted to grab some butter and fry up the shrimp. Looks like we're good to go on the street. I hope. No, but yeah, so just be aware of this election. There's going to be a lot of propaganda and lies. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. It seems like the more freedoms you get, if you pay attention to this election and look at these chats, people are saying some crazy stuff. I don't know if they're dealing with like problems or anything like that, but I know I wouldn't even want to be a president, because whenever a person becomes rich and famous, you got all the crazies everywhere trying to bother them. Even look at famous rappers. They have to pay millions for security all the time, depending on how famous you are. Imagine every time you try to go get a donut from Dunkin' Donuts, or every time you try to go buy a McDouble cheeseburger, 10 million women trying to jump on you like, raw, you know what I mean? But oh, there was something else I wanted to bring up real quick before I go in the store, actually, this little market. There was a dude that on Facebook, he has 2 kids with the lady, and the 3rd kid he found out wasn't his. He went to go do like genetics tests and stuff, like how when people go to find their ancestry, and I guess his youngest wasn't his. So he recorded it, and he said he's not going to take care of the baby, but the baby was already 5 years old. And so I got on the comments and I said, you know, that child might become traumatized. I'm not telling that person what to do, but I think, I don't know, you know, if the real dad wanted to step up, okay, I wouldn't want to be disrespectful, but that kid knows him as dad. So I made the comment, you know, it's a good thing to take care of the child, because, you know, the child is going to be affected by that. Man, I had like 50 dudes get on there and attack the shit out of me. They was like, you weak for taking care of somebody else's kid, and if you take care of kids, you're a weak man if they're not yours, and blah, blah, blah. And I tried to explain to these people that they're talking from an angry perspective at the mother. Okay, I understand that. But as a real man, you know what I mean? If you have the money and resources, I would advocate that a person takes care of that child. Just because that's who the child is calling dad, 5 years old, that's old as hell. So that's just my opinion. I don't know. People tell me I'm too nice all the time, you know what I mean? I've tried to be meaner. I could be mean when protecting people, and myself, but I'm not really like a mean person. What up, Advaita? So yeah, when I say stuff about that, like taking care of the child, you'll notice a lot of dudes get mad at me saying that because it's tragic, yeah, finding something like that out. But at the same time, the child, I wouldn't want to hurt a child like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because my grandpa took us in. He wasn't my real grandpa, and he took care of us, and he was a great man. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's a whole nother situation, though. So yeah, I just try to find peaceful solutions to every problem that I face. That way I can have a peaceful life. You know, even Martin Luther King Jr. said at the end there, he was like, sometimes you got to use force, the force, young Patty Wong. But me personally, I don't like, we're all human. We all have a breaking point to where we're like, oh, but that's the true battle, knowing thyself and getting over the like emotions. And because I know y'all can hear me saying that, I've been going through a lot lately. The world has been trying to, I don't know, test me, I think. But, I'm hanging in there. I will tell y'all something funny. My old job used to pay a certain amount. And then when they let me go, I went and checked back at what the prices is they're paying. And they're paying $2 more now. It's like, man, the world is trying to smack me. But, yeah, I'm about to go in here and do some shopping. So it was good talking to y'all. And I hope y'all have a good day.